What's up you guys, hope you're all doing good and welcome to our Dream Dot channel. Lately we have been receiving messages like our viewers are trying to confuse the concept of method overloading and method overriding. So we have released separate videos for explaining the concept of method overloading in detail and method overriding in detail, but there seems to be a confusion among people, so we thought of making a video in clearing that particular doubt. So let me quickly once again explain the concept of method overloading, which we took it up as an example in our previous videos. If you have missed it, don't forget to go and check it out in our channel. So for convenience purpose, I'm trying to use the same program. So we used a hello overloading program, which is the main class, and from there we tried to create an object for the compute class, where compute had very different implementations, and in the sense it has various methods with the same name, but the input arguments were different. So this is the concept of method overloading. In one particular class you can have methods with the same name, but you have to differentiate your methods either by the number of arguments that it takes or based on the type of the argument that it takes. For instance, here compute has same method names, like it has multiple methods with the same method name called as sum. The purpose of all the methods are simple. It is that it is just going to compute the sum of the input arguments. But in what way it is different? It is different in terms of the input arguments. Suppose if you try to write the same sum method with the same types of arguments, it will not allow you, as it will tell that it is a duplicate method. So in order to avoid this particular compilation error and to use the concept of method overloading, you should use the same method name, but you should differentiate it by the type of the arguments. For instance, the first method took the input arguments as 2 integers, second method used the input arguments as 2 double, and third method used the input arguments as 3 double. And if I try to create an object and call it, I can pass an integer, so that particular integer method will be called. When I pass in the double values, the double method will get called, and if I pass in 3 values, the third method with 3 arguments will get called. This is the concept of method overloading. So for method overloading for method overloading to happen, you don't have the concept of inheritance, a subclass, a child class, parent class, or the super class. It can happen in a single class, and you can have any number of methods with the same name, just we have to differentiate them with the type of the arguments or the number of arguments. But for a method overriding to take place, you should use the concept called as inheritance. We took an example with the name as car. Let car be the base class or the super class, and the car has its own purpose, its own wheeler, and its own engine type. And we had a child class called as a Toyota, which extends the super class as car. And now when I create an object for a Toyota, and if I run this particular program, we are getting the output as Toyota improvised engine when I call the engine type. If I don't override the particular method which is there in the car, if I comment this out and if I run this particular program, I will get the output as a standard diesel engine. So which means that it is taking the method which is there in the superclass car. But if the subclass wanted to change the implementation of the superclass, then it doesn't have to rewrite the method of the superclass, because that superclass can be used by multiple subclasses. So our subclass alone can have its own implementation. Like if Toyota is not comfortable with using the standard diesel engine, it can have its own improvised engine. So the thing that I have to do is, I don't have to change the method name. I can just use the same method, but I can change the implementation. Now if you run this particular program and if you call the engine type method, what gets printed is the Toyota improvised engine. So to reiterate what we have seen, we have found the basic difference between the concept of method overloading and method overriding. So method overloading is using same method names by differentiating the input arguments. Method overriding is nothing but changing the implementation of the superclass. This is the concept of method overriding. So hope we cleared the doubts and we told you the exact difference between the concept of overloading and overriding. Still, if you have any questions, don't forget to post it out in our comment section. We'll reply you or we'll make a video out of it. Thank you.